speaking to him, listen, he's optimistic. He feels good about his group. He feels they got a good locker room and guys pulling in the right direction. They just got to go out and execute now.
Radish floats one towards the net off the stick of Sorokin to the corner. At the half wall, nice little shimmy shake to free himself up. Across to Hedman, sweeps one through the slot. Kucherov has it. Radish drive, knuckleballs in, and it's kicked out with the left pad by Sorokin.
And that's kind of what the Islanders got to do. You know, you don't have all the star-studded forwards up front. You just got to get pucks and sometimes muck it up, and even at home, you got to keep it simple.
Hagel center, save made, sliding right to left by Sorokin on Girgensons.
Some help from his D, and here come the Islanders. This is what they do best. They get open and open ice. They make plays.
Off the draw, McDonough with some room, fires one, glove save made, unable to control the rebound. At first was Sorokin, but got some help from D'Angelo. Horvat the other way, save Vasilevsky, and he will cover and gets a snow shower. Now, since the trade deadline, the top two scorers for the Islanders have been defensemen. It's been Noah Dobson and Tony D'Angelo, each with 10 points. Point moves in, shoot, save, Sorokin. Romanov hands one off to Dobson, the other high-scoring defenseman of late for the Islanders. J.G. Pajot tied up by Hedman. The long reach by Victor Hedman takes the puck away. Centering pass, shot on net, and a save made by Sorokin on Hagel. Bullock forward. Angle between the legs. Nicely handled by Horvat. Palmieri scoops one off the shaft of the stick, I believe, of Vasilevsky. And Chafee accelerates through center as we're back on 5-on-5. Both teams at full strength. Chafee winds one around. An outlet. Horvat behind the defense. Moves in a breakaway. Backhand. Save Vasilevsky. And then Horvat throws it off the outside of the net. He's got it back. Couldn't tee up a shot. Blocker save Vasilevsky.
And we get this breakaway here from Bo Horvat. I'm sure he wants this, but you're going against one of the best goaltenders in the world. Keep the puck if you score. Doesn't get it. Vasilevsky stays with them. Watch how calm and composed Vasilevsky is here. Just reads and makes the save. He looks phenomenal tonight, Bob. Phenomenal.
Since the 30th of January, he is #1 in save percentage, #2 in goals against, and he blockers one to the corner. Skating onto it once again is Gonsalves, and Bjorkstrand keeps the cycle going. Now it's Point behind the net. Point hoping for Bjorkstrand, skates right past him. Puts it all the way back to Radish at the right point. Long wrister. Score! Tipped in front. It looked like it was knocked home by Braden Point. And the early lead again goes to Tampa Bay, as once again the Islanders are going to be chasing the game. Maybe Bjorkstrand got a stick on the puck. Tampa Bay Lightning have the lead.
Well, I spoke to John Cooper before the game we did, and we spoke about Oliver Bjorkstrand, and he said he's still trying to find his way within their system, but there's nothing about a system here. This is a willingness to get to the front of the net.
And now it's across. Kucherov fires one. It was blocked. Hedman retrieves. Kucherov with a stick lift. Allows it to flow through. Hagel tucks it out in front. And that was stopped, or rather Gensel. And that was stopped, and it's all the way back down. Vasilevsky paddles it ahead. Gensel brings it across. Tucks it back to Braden Point. Point surveys. Now it's Radish quarterbacking. Kucherov holds. Radish back to Kucherov. Shot pass off the tip of the stick of Gensel right in front of Sorokin. Point to Gensel. Gets a return. Straight away Radish. Kucherov. Into traffic off the stick of Hagel. Islanders with an odd man rush shorthanded. Horvat. Palmieri on his left. Vermont off the trail. Horvat shoots. Horvat picks the corner. Blocker side of Vasilevsky. Shorthanded to tie the game.
This is a guy that they picked up for this reason and this time, and he picks off a pass from Nikita Kucherov, goes shorthanded, gets a second breakaway of the game, and makes no mistake. I don't know if he's going to keep this puck, but this is a big goal. Finds the 6-hole in Vasilevsky. Exposure.
Cirelli in position. Zizekas gets the puck deep. Cirelli winds it around. Bashing an intercept. Shoots. Gobbled up by Vasilevsky. Now on a team that might win a division. And Tampa has to be one of the happier guys in the NHL. Has found a new home with the Lightning. And has had a great year as a role player. That's off Vasilevsky from a hard angle courtesy of Pelech.
John Cooper said that the chemistry between Brandon Hagel and Cirelli has just been continuing to grow all season. And There's Yanni Gourde, who's come over, understands their system, but their penalty kill's been great. And Bay, and it's Cirelli getting in here and creating this chance. Look, it's a 3-on-1. Somehow, some way, he finds this puck. Forecheck. Yanni Gourde gets in on it. And that's just it. PK's about outworking the opponent. And Cirelli gets in there, does some great work. Puck doesn't bounce, or guys don't finish. And, you know, but we see when they can get into a little trouble like this.
Give away by Kucherov. A drive by Romanov off the tip of the glove of Vasilevsky.
Well, that's chemistry, right? When you've played with guys before, you understand how they hunt. And Yanni Gourde knows how Cirelli likes to hunt.
Jorgensen wheels around in front. Missed the net. Protects it to the half wall. Back to the point. Foul keep by Nick Perbix. Protected by Paul on the backhand. Chips it off the pad of Ilya Sorokin. Was denied by Cizikas. He outlets Siplikov. Berg lost it. To the backhand. Touchdown Vasilevsky by Fashing. And Vasilevsky makes the save.
Hudson Fashion doing the work here, and that's what you got to do. You want a puck battle, don't mess around with it, take it to the house. And Hudson Fashion gets in, takes it to the house, doesn't like it, steps out.
Horvat to the puck, 38 seconds to go in this man advantage. Palmieri gathers, centering pass, D'Angelo has it, shoot, save, made with the shoulder on Vasilevsky. And that one went up high and stung Anders Lee and almost chipped one behind.
You want to win, Bob, you got to get to the blue paint. And sometimes you got to eat a little bit of wood.
Vasilevsky stops it. Behind the net. It's out in front. Covered by Vasilevsky.
Hey, we're done, baby!
So it could have been another Islanders power play. As a dodged penalty for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And they might have numbers through the neutral zone here. Point across the line. Went behind the back hoping for Kucherov. Centering pass.
What
Gensel scores!
What a pass.
An unbelievable pass. Kucherov to Gensel. The Lightning have the lead.
And anybody that loves Nas knows about the song Uchi Wally. And this is why I say Uchi Wally, Coochie Bang Bang. Because just like that, it's in the back of the net, Bob. And look, it doesn't matter. Bring 2, 3 guys. Doesn't matter. No one sees the ice the way this guy does.
Lost it. Palmieri with open ice. Moving in. Palmieri to the forehand. Tied up with a hook by Moser.
Unbelievable play. Great
Good
play.
Recovery by J.J. Moser. Anders Lee dumps it in, and Victor Hedman winds it around. And it's out to the neutral zone. Pellick gets it across, turned right back by Gensel. Kucherov onside. Hedman the trailer, shoots, scores! Another point for Kucherov.
Yep.
Hedman does the honors, and it's 3-1. Lightning.
I like mine with sprinkles, chocolate, whatever you want. Kucherov can put it on a platter for you. And he puts it on a platter for Victor Hedman, and he puts it right where Mama Subban, you've heard this before, where she keeps the almond butter, peanut butter, it's all in there. Another 6-hole goal, but Nikita Kucherov for me, it's when he gets the pass.
D'Angelo buys some time, a little pirouette. Tony D'Angelo, close one towards the net. Up in the air off the blocker of Vasilevsky. Get to him, trying to sweep it on net, and it was overskated by Pellick.
They're making it difficult on themselves. You want to give power plays to Nikita Kucherov and the Tampa Bay Lightning in a game like this? I mean, you're not going to win a hockey game doing that.
Centering pass, just missed by point. Trying to take away the passing lanes from Kucherov. No pressure on the perimeter, as they don't want to challenge Kucherov away from the net. There's a shot, Bjorkstrand, denied by Sorokin. He moves left to right. The seam pass from Kucherov.
And makes the play every time. And you see him here, you see him in his box, look, just finds, pull out all the stuff.
That shot towards the net. Wound around by Boquist. Cirelli throws it out to the neutral zone. Paul moves in, scores into the empty cage. 4-1 Tampa Bay, and the brand new Papa able to celebrate the birth of his new child with a goal. They are playing their best PK at the exact time of year that you want to be playing your best, and the Lightning win again.
They do. Great coaching, great goaltending, great defense, great team.